Hi, Taurus. This is Faith, the Divine Faith Tarot course. This is going to be your reading for the second part of January, the 15th through the 31st. If it resonates, leave me a comment below. It's for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, check the description box below. I did reset my PayPal, so that is available again. Also, if you want to get quick answers to your questions, click my Instant Go link at in the description box below. But Tauruses, this is actually a pretty good reading as opposed to what I had to deal with last month with y'all. I mean, what I had to deal with earlier in the month with y'all. So give yourselves a round of applause because, it's a pretty damn good job. But first card that we have, Taurus, is we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups can represent water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So some of you guys could be dealing with the water sign. The Ace of Cups could represent now Tauruses are like, my cup runneth the fuck over with emotions for you. Okay. Some of you Tauruses could be falling in love with the fire sign. I'm not a fire sign. Could be a fire sign. Okay. But some of you Tauruses could be falling in love with the water sign who could possibly be from your past. Okay. Or maybe you've just been dealing with this person for quite some time. Okay. But I do feel like it's a sense of maybe this person developed feelings for you first, and it's just been taking your ass a while to come around the mountain, okay? Because then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles represents, he's like the slow-moving knight. He does shit on his own time. There's no rush. If somebody's on fire, just give me a second to slip my shoes on and put a shirt on my body, and then I'll go get the water. By that time, Taurus, they done burnt the fuck up like, a burnt potato chip, okay? But anyway, I do feel like it's a sense of Taurus. You've been taking some time to develop feelings towards this person, and I do feel like that the love bug has probably bit you in the ass when it comes to this person, or this could be vice versa. This could represent that maybe Taurus, you develop feelings first, and now the other person is finally starting to come around and be more open, and now this person is starting to develop stronger feelings for you, which is good. I also feel like some of you Tauruses are possibly about to get a job opportunity, and you're going to be in love with your job, which is good. I don't know why I'm getting a sense of somebody, in terms of a job, if somebody is like dealing with like athletics, like, or dealing with athletes like the gym or things like that require like exercise. That's kind of what I'm getting yoga instructor. I don't know if somebody wants to be a yoga instructor, but that's what I'm totally getting. Okay, I'm getting that because his position on the floor, I know it's not a yoga position, but I'm just saying, I just picture somebody being in love with being a yoga instructor, or shoot, swim teacher, a trainer, whatever the situation is. Okay. Next to the Ace of Cups, we have the Judgment. The Judgment represents somebody getting a second chance. Okay. So, Taurus, we might have a little bit of a pickle. Okay. This could represent that Taurus, you might have feelings for two people. You could have feelings possibly for an earth sign. No. You could have feelings possibly for a water sign and possibly for a fire sign from your past who could be a Sagittarius. Okay. Because this card does represent the sign of Sagittarius. It does represent somebody coming back from the past. It does represent somebody wanting a second chance, or you thinking about giving somebody a second chance. It could be one of those things with this Ace of Cups clarifying it. This could represent that somebody from your past who could possibly be a fire sign or a water sign could be confessing their love to you, and they could come out of the blue and be like, you know what, I love you, always have. I feel like I always will. It could be one of those things. Okay, but if you're not dealing with two people, this does represent that this person is finally developing feelings for you, and you're developing feelings for this person. Because we have the Ace of Cups here twice. So Taurus, there is a strong love connection in the air when it comes to somebody from your past, okay? And maybe the person from your past, maybe the situation just ended. So you guys never really got a chance to develop it into a full-blown relationship. And now that person could be back. I know this is a stretch, but I feel like this dates back to if you dated somebody in the 12th grade and the situation just kind of ended. Or this could, I don't know where I got 12 from, or this could go back to 12 years ago. Possibly you dated somebody that long ago, okay? And at this point in time, you're like, you know what? This whole entire time, I've had feelings for this person, and I've always wondered where this relationship could go. Okay, it doesn't have to go back that far as 12 years, but it does seem like this is somebody who you dealt with before. Okay, and like I said, it may be a situation where you never really got a chance to see what this relationship would form into. Okay. I mean, it could be one of those things. Some of you Tauruses could be feeling like the water signs taking too long to express their emotions, but then I have this fire sign here who is all fine and dandy for dropping the draws and telling me that they love me. Okay. Now, next to Judgment, we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands represents fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Eight of Wands could represent that this person could be at a distance from you, Taurus. So this could be somebody who is somebody who you possibly were in a long distance relationship with, or this could represent somebody who you are in a long-term distance relationship with now. Okay. This could possibly represent somebody is making plans to travel to see the other person. If you Tauruses are not in a relationship, this could totally represent somebody who you possibly will be meeting within the next 8 days, and it's going to take off very quickly. Like the shit is going to move like flash. Okay. It's possible you could meet this person online, but you don't necessarily have to. I do feel like somebody's going to run into this person while they're just out doing things. So if your ass is sitting in the house, guess what? That couch has got a big enough hole in it from your ass sitting in it. So get up and get out, okay? You got to, because your soulmate or whoever this person is. I don't know if they're your soulmate per se, but there's a lot of potential here, okay? This person damn sure ain't in your house in the TV. Just saying. On top of the Eight of Wands, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups represents water, of course, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Ten of Cups could also represent somebody who you already know, who we already went over. So like I said, for some of you guys, it could be a water sign. But for others, it could represent a fire sign. A fire sign who possibly has a family outside of you. Meaning this person could possibly already have kids. Okay, so it's almost like you guys don't share kids between one another. So it's almost like one of those senses, a blended family type ordeal. Because maybe whenever you and this fire sign, whoever the hell it is, maybe whenever you guys broke up, you went your separate ways, they went off and they had a family and didn't work out, and now they're back. Okay, it happens. But I do feel like this represents, emotional fulfillment and just being happy all together. So somebody, Taurus, is making you really happy. Somebody you really are just ready to, bang the headboard in, okay? Because this does represent sex, okay? It's like a passionate connection between you and this person. And maybe this person started talking to you back in August of last year or October of last year, okay? And now the feelings are starting to resurface. The next card we have is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands represents a sense of feeling overburdened. It represents a sense of feeling not supported by your partner. So I do feel like this could represent somebody in the current state, or this could represent somebody's reservations about getting into a relationship, because maybe somebody is afraid that the nature of the relationship, whether it go good or bad, rests on their shoulders, and that's too much pressure. On top of the Ten of Wands, we have the Hermit. The Hermit can represent the sign of Virgo. The Hermit can also represent insecurities and jealousies. So I do feel like it's a sense of this insecurities and jealousies is possibly holding somebody back at this moment, okay, from getting into a relationship or just moving forward in the current relationship that they have. Because with this Ten of Wands and the Hermit card there, I do feel like it's a sense of somebody is lacking in self-confidence here. So this could represent that Taurus, maybe this person hasn't even came out and told you how they feel yet, but because they have no self-confidence, they're not confident enough in themselves in terms of expressing their emotions to you. And they could just really be afraid that you're not going to feel the same way about them that they feel about you, or vice versa. But also with this Hermit card, this can represent a sense of somebody trying too hard to make a relationship work instead of letting it flow. Okay? It could be a sense of somebody could always be in the mind frame of trying to impress the person that they're with, that it just kills the entire relationship altogether. This combination here is a little bit fuzzy. But I really just feel like this represents a sense of somebody is afraid to take that next step because they're afraid that they're afraid that this situation won't be equal, because maybe they were in Maybe they were in a relationship in the past that wasn't equal. Clarify the Ten of Wands and the Hermit. Oh, clarify the Ten of Wands and the Hermit. Clarify the Ten of Wands and the Hermit. Clarify the Ten. We have the Nine of... Oh, it's you, Taurus. You're the one that's afraid. You're the one that doesn't want to lose your independence. You're the one afraid to be vulnerable. And I feel like that's really all this is. You have all these emotions for this person, or you have these feelings for this person, but you're afraid to be vulnerable because it could be a sense of being afraid of being rejected. Okay, yep. Because then we got the Eight of Swords, and that represents overanalyzing the situation. That represents being stuck in your head. Like I said, it also can represent, rejection. Okay. Some of you guys also on the other side, in terms of career, some of you guys possibly have a business and you're just doing so much that it's causing you to stress yourself out. Okay. And it could be causing health related stress concerns. For some reason, I'm getting a sense of somebody so stressed out that all of a sudden they picked up the habit of smoking, which is no bueno. Okay. So I already said it here with this Eight of Wands that if you're sitting your ass on the couch, you got to stop sitting on the couch, because this love is just not going to fall out the damn sky and it's not going to come to you. Okay. You got to do some of the work, especially if you're not in a relationship. Okay. But if you're dealing with someone, I feel like that somebody's taking too long to tell you how they feel about you. But then you have this other person over here who's ready and willing to let their guard down and let you in and be open to the love that you guys could possibly have for one another. And you're like, you know what? I always love this person anyway. So you might go with the fire sign over the water, or you might go with the water over the fire. Okay? But whichever person this is, Taurus, you're afraid to be vulnerable with them, or because you have so many feelings for this person, you're afraid to get hurt, which that's understandable. Anybody's afraid to get hurt. Yeah, I told you there was two people, because look at the bottom of my deck. I have Three of Swords. So be careful. I would say be very careful. And it's a great possibility that maybe this person from your past involved you in a third party situation and broke your heart. Okay, but you still never stopped loving this person. So now you're at a point where you have to make a decision again. That's for some of you guys. So anyway, Taurus, that's been your video for the second part of January. I definitely hope it resonated. If it did, leave a comment below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later.